National Convention. I'm out here looking like Secret Service. I guess all I need is an earpiece in my ear. But this is quite an experience. Now I want you to see something here. I'm going to flip this camera around. The distance from the shooter to Trump would have been, if you take a look at that corner there and trace it to that spot right there. That's about the distance. Way too close, right? I'm hearing that Mayorkas and the Department of Homeland Security and Merrick Garland are shutting down disclosure about their research. Do you really trust the CIA, the Mayorkas, the Christopher Wray, FBI? Do you trust them to conduct a fair and impartial review of the assassination attempt? Obviously, we're dealing with an all-time lack of trust. But Speaker Johnson is being challenged here at the convention. It's within his power to demand a special investigation. We got Kash Patel out here, outlined in an article today. What steps Speaker Johnson can take and has to take in order to get a fair and impartial inquiry into the failure of the Secret Service. This woman in charge looks like the ultimate diversity hire. I mean, what is her? I have no idea what her resume is, but you realize that the slanted roof that the sniper got on to kill Trump, that the Secret Service opted not to be on the roof because it was dangerous for them footing. It was too much of a slope, like OSHA. They could fall off the roof. Is that stupid? I mean, that's the worst possible explanation. But here's another story that I think you need to hear. 12 million shares of Trump stock was targeted with a put, a PUT. A put is a device that we use in the stock market. I haven't used it, but it's too risky. It's when you invest in a stock going down. And so this massive 12 million shares of Trump stock the day before the assassination attempt, this huge global money fund that has a lot of globalists in it, we're all putting their money together to invest in the fact that Trump's stock for Truth Social would plummet, because obviously Trump is Truth Social. And so without a living Trump, then the whole purpose of Truth Social doesn't exist. So the question is, why would they do that? Do you know what their explanation was? It was a clerical error. Clerical error? Wow. Well, I think we're going to be hearing some rallies out here outside the convention kicking off. You can hear some noise over there. I think it's Jack Posobiec. Charlie Kirk's got a great stage out here. You guys want to see it? Want to see what this looks like? Let me give you a little behind-the-scenes tour here. Cameras. I got a couple of media spots I got to do today. Kind of it's got a kind of a Mardi Gras feel to it, but let's see. That's where the cheering's coming from over there. That's probably where War Room is recording during the day. See, it gets a little crowd out front. It's not quite as big as our Courage tours, where we'll have a couple thousand. But by the way, you want to go to thecouragetour.com, because we're going to have a big event like this coming up in 2 weeks in Wisconsin. It's coming up in Wisconsin, and you do not want to miss that. Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Mario's getting ready to do the revival work, the heaving work, signs and wonders. We're going to be doing the mobilizing Reformation prophetic activation during the day. We got to pray because evidently I got MSNBC that's trying to get a hold of me for an interview for Morning Joe. Now, you know that's going to be weird. I mean, these guys have the reason why I might do it is because they have the craziest ideas about who we are. And I learned a long time ago, going up to speak at Harvard, that if we don't go and clarify the truth about who we are, these people have these nutty thoughts. No one ever refutes them. And they got the weirdest doctrine about what Christians believe and what Christian nationalism, what they think it is. I think I used the term once, because I'm not an atheist globalist. I happen to be a nationalist. I believe in America. I believe whatever country you're in, you should believe in your country and you should labor there as if God providentially put you there. Nothing dumb about that or threatening. These people, they're under a very serious species of mind manipulation, which causes them to hear everything you say almost through a paranoid vector. It's worth understanding, because we believe it is spiritual warfare. I'm surprised how much of that 6/11 got around. A lot of people are quoting it. You know, the fact that the assassination attempt happened exactly 6 minutes and 11 seconds into Trump's speech. That's interesting. You know, Ephesians 6:11 says about putting on the whole armor of God, for we wrestle not with flesh and blood. We wrestle not with 20-year-olds with rifles, but with high-level spiritual forces that are dominating and administrating their influence over the minds of people, provoking them to irrational and self-destructive acts. That's the Democrat Party. I mean, it's never been clearer to me. But it doesn't mean this party is all Christian, because it isn't. It just means it's got a lot of Christians in it. Thank God for that. All right, well, I think I'm going to go find some of the Wall Street Journal if somebody wanted to talk to me, or Washington Times. So I got to find these guys. They're in these buildings here. I can't do it from out here. I'm going to have to go into where their booths are. But I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. All right, well, this is Lance reporting live from what it's like before the convention starts at Milwaukee, Republican National Convention 2024. Donald Trump speaks tonight. I'll be right in.